Hello, Joanne here again from the Invest in Gold and Silver in Your RSP and Tax-Free Savings Account channel here on YouTube. Welcome. So in today's video, I want to talk about how to protect your wealth, your investments, and your retirement savings from an economic collapse or decline. All right. So I have some notes here, and I really have about 4 points that I think I want to share with you. So the very first one is that you really want to rethink your stock portfolio. Review how you have, if you have a stock portfolio, review your allocation within your stock portfolio. What types of assets are you investing in your stock portfolio? Are you concentrating within a particular country within your stock portfolio? You may want to consider globally diversifying your stock portfolio to minimize your exposure to the risk of the decline in the US, Canadian, or other developed countries' economies tanking, given, as you can see, they are ridden with debt right now and experiencing significant problems to balance their books. So you might want to consider where else globally that you can invest, which is low cost and high production, and perhaps taking a different strategy than what we're seeing in countries such as Canada, US, and the UK. All right. The second one is that you want to consider investing in precious metals. Why is that? Precious metals are known as a store of value. And if you've looked across any economic decline in the past, you'll notice that when the market is tanking, precious metals are up here. So it's a great hedge to allocate a proportion of your investment portfolio in precious metals. It is your choice based on your, be it you're self-directed or you have an investment advisor, in terms of the proportion that you choose to invest in precious metals. But traditionally, there is some rule of thumb or traditional knowledge that around 10 to 20% can really help to hedge that and minimize the fluctuations of your overall portfolio. All right. The third one is that you want to consider staying liquid. You know, it's best to shop when things are on sale. And so to be able to shop when things are on sale is that you want to have cash available to purchase those stocks or to purchase those investments when they're at a great price. Okay? And the fourth one is, I can't stress enough, continue to educate yourself, continue to be aware of the economic climate, not only locally here in Canada, but now globally. Because of technology, it's no longer just local events that impact our Canadian economy, but something happening in China can have a huge ripple effect and affect us here in Canada. So it's very important, first of all, to educate yourself so you are responsible, and so that even if you have an investment advisor, you understand what's happening in the global or in the macro economy and in your own micro economy. All right. So those are the 4 things that I would say. First of all, you want to review and possibly rethink your stock portfolio in terms of allocation to types of assets that you're investing in, and also your global diversification. You want to consider investing in precious metals, gold, silver, platinum. And that's now available here in Canada to invest in your RSP, our tax-free savings account, thanks to a company called Regal Assets. I have a link in the show notes below to the free kit where you can learn more about that and see if that's a good fit for you. The third is that you want to stay liquid. You want to hold a certain amount of cash on your person and in your account so that when things go on sale, you can shop. And the fourth and final one, which I think is honestly the most important one, is that you want to continually be aware and continue to educate yourself about what's happening in your microeconomy and in the macro or world economy at large. All right. Now, where this channel focuses on helping to educate and share with you strategies to invest in gold and silver in your registered accounts, I want to share and dive a bit deeper into that. So first of all, as you know, gold and silver has traditionally been known as a store for value, in the sense that our currency, be it the Canadian currency or the US currency, can fluctuate in value compared to other currencies. But traditionally, gold and silver is known to store value so that if you choose to trade it for a physical good, it retains that value. The other thing is, given that the stock markets are very high right now, and the countries that are supporting those stock markets are heavily ridden in debt, and therefore our currencies are backed in debt, you want to look at gold, silver, or precious metals as that hedge, as that real diversification and real asset, as an opposite to what we're seeing in the stock market. I've already mentioned that in the past, whenever the stock market tanks, you can see in any chart, the stock market is here, gold and silver is here. Because traditionally, when stocks and companies go down or go out of business, investors shift to that real asset and start to remember about the value of gold or silver. Why do you not consider getting ahead of the curve and buying your gold and silver when it's cheap? And then when they're rushing for it, you can sell it at a great price. Now, for me personally, I actually like silver more than gold, and here's why. Silver is more portable, it's more accessible to a large population because of the price relative to a bar of gold, right? So I think because it is more accessible and more portable, it will be easier to trade. The other thing is that silver is in a much larger supply than gold, and then again supporting the accessibility to silver to many people. All right, so I think I've covered all the points that I wanted to cover today. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and check out my other videos on how you can invest in gold and silver in a tax-free savings account or RRSP, and also some of the videos talking about the case for gold and how you can get more educated about that. Thanks for watching.